The doctor came back in and he looked at me. He said that he didn't know how to tell me this, but Tristan had cancer. He had leukemia. And I just kind of didn't believe him. He's like, no, we see the cancer cells in his blood. I dropped to my knees and I was crying so bad. He stayed in the ICU that night and he ended up having to get 4 blood transfusions because his body had gotten so used to pumping basically water, they had to spread it out over a 4-hour period. If they gave it to him too fast, he would have went into heart failure. And it was the same with the platelets. So he had 4 bags of blood over 4 hours, that's 16 hours of blood transfusions he had to get. And then he got a bunch of platelets and it was the same thing. They had to do those small bags over 4 hours. And it was horrible seeing him hooked up to the blood, and I mean it's hard. And then on top of that, the doctor tells me before I go home, he's like, don't get comfortable, because they're pretty sure that Tristan wasn't gonna make it. I know a year ago he wouldn't be able to do half the stuff that he's doing now. And it's all because that person donated blood. He wouldn't be here. He would be gone. And I wouldn't have him. And I'm just grateful every day because I still have him. They had told us, even after Tristan was out of the ICU, that if we hadn't brought him in when we did, he would have gone to sleep that night and not woke up the next morning because he was so close to death. So the blood is what saved him. If he hadn't have gotten the blood or the platelets, he wouldn't be here right now. He is currently in remission. We're very grateful that there are people out there that donate blood, and now I donate blood because I feel like I'm helping, I'm giving back. You know, somebody saved my son.